welcome back to the next episode of our Persona 5 Royal Let's Play series. You join me here in the Velvet Room, where we are going to spend the evening with the girls and work on their social link. It's about time we did that. And what do you mean, let my mind wander? I've never seen this before.
Oh.
Lost in thought. If anything is unclear, I can explain. Oh, really? Shadow masks. What's that?
Well,
The masks that shadows wear when they are not in battle are a symbol. They are dominated by distortion. To tear that off and force their bodies to change must be bewildering for them. No shadow can be fully on guard immediately after having that done to them. Your violent history must have aided you in thinking up such an effective method. That's about it. Anything else you want to know about inmate? No. Disaster shadows. Wait a minute, these are kind of cool.
allow me to explain.
A disaster shadow refers to an aberrant shadow that you may encounter from time to time. Our theory is that they are ordinary shadows transformed by an influx of negative emotions from the masses. When these negative emotions cause them to erupt, it can have a great impact on the shadows around them. Such destructive powers could well be the difference between victory and death. Do not underestimate them. That's about it. Anything else you want to know about that inmate? No. That's kind of interesting. I wonder if those disaster shadows are like the Reaper. But regardless, let's get in here and talk to the girls.
Oh. Oh.
So, you brought us another persona we asked for.
Indeed.
You did indeed bring a flowers with the skilled Tarukaja. Sorry. That completes your current assignment.
See? You can do it.
You're better than I thought, inmate. I was thinking you'd just give up straight away.
Yes.
It is to be expected of the human our master saw potential in. You're dedicated, I'll give you that. Just keep it up, all right? I can understand. That is a fine attitude to have. Talk's cheap, though. You're going to have to put your money where your mouth is. I've got to say, Justine, it's an accomplishment that he hasn't thrown in the towel yet. How so? That task list you wrote, it's not only keeping him on his toes, but helping him improve, too. I am not the one who wrote it. I have always assumed it was you.
Excuse me?
What? I didn't know anything about that thing. I suppose now that I consider it, that list is far too precise for you to have written it. Quiet. You don't need to say that. But wait, who wrote it then? It wasn't our master, was it? No, I have not heard him mention anything of the sort. How long have we had this list? Is there something wrong?
Shut up.
Don't read too much into this. Just keep quiet and focus on finishing your tasks, inmate. Caroline, should we consult with our master about this? All our master told us to do is oversee the rehabilitation, and it's our duty to follow orders. We shouldn't waste his time on something this pointless. Indeed, it does not matter who conceives the list.
Hey,
Now quit prying, inmate. Get that? Got that? Of course, we will continue to offer benefits to you if you can further fulfill our tasks. All that we ask is that you work hard in the duty you are assigned, and we shall do the same. I feel like my bond has grown with them. Lockdown allows you to leave a persona to learn an attribute resistance.
All right.
That's where you can put a persona kind of in persona jail down here with the girls, and they'll learn stuff. As promised, I have granted you an ability that will prove greatly beneficial. You may now place a persona into lockdown and train it to learn new skills. While you're lazily wasting away, your persona's gonna grow all on its own. Talk about hospitality. Anyway, time for your next task. According to the list, it's, what is it, Justine?
Now.
The next task is...
Farewell.
Please bring us a phoenix with counter. Speak to us again once you have obtained it. One more thing, the next privilege we provide for you will unlock a great power. Therefore, we will need you to fulfill 2 more tasks before we can hand it over to you. The world's not so easy, is it? First up, bring us a phoenix that has counter.
Now.
As always, speak to us once you have attained it. We will know if the deed is done. Am I clear?
Oh.
This presence,
Seem...
you have brought a phoenix with counter, just as we asked. Very well, your assignment's done. The inmate has grown considerably since we first met him. True, I guess we gotta at least admit that much. Your personas are starting to get pretty dang strong, too. Is fostering personas truly rehabilitation? What are you saying that for? It is merely a thought I had. Will the inmate truly be rehabilitated if we help cultivate power within him? Keep it together, Justine. This is the job our master ordered us to do. Or are you going to try and disobey your orders? That is not what I meant. Don't worry yourself too much over one measly prisoner. All we gotta do is get the most out of his wild card thing and make him work hard at his tasks. The wild card? What is it now?
What is the meaning of this?
The more I consider this list, the stranger it seems. Its author must have known that the one carrying out these tasks would possess the power of the wild card.
Excuse me?
You've got to be kidding me. How would somebody predict that? I mean, even our master didn't know the inmate had that wild card thing before we met him. Are you confused?
Shut up!
No one asked you. Either way, that'll all get resolved if you just hurry up and finish your rehabilitation already. Justine, give him his next task so he'll quit talking back. Very well. It seems that it's time for us to be serious. I feel like my bond has grown. We won't get anything for this one, though. Here we go. Rank 4.
All right.
If only all the social links were this easy.
Now.
As previously mentioned, here is the second task you must complete before receiving your reward.
Farewell.
Try to harbor a Sentata with Rakukaja within you. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it. We will be able to tell. Yep, keep up the good work. I see you brought a Sentata with Rakukaja.
You can
Not
do
bad. That's another one done. You know, I never thought you'd keep at this, even though it's not mandatory. You're pretty interesting, inmate. I must say, as Caroline noted before, this list is quite well thought out. The tasks are designed to push you towards achieving your goals while also measuring your true strength. I guess so.
Hey, inmate!
What are your thoughts on these tasks? I think they're perfect. Oh, you've got guts, inmate. Oh well, we should give him the next one. Let's see here. Huh? What the? It feels like I've seen this writing on this list before. Do you speak of the penmanship? Yeah. Dang it, I can't remember. Do you recognize it, Justine? Compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him, though. Do it just like you practiced, with a piercing glare and angled hips. What? Not that. Those are my notes. No, I mean... It seems you have been rather looking forward to this inmate's visits. Never mind that. I'm talking about the handwriting of the tasks themselves. Stop yanking my chain. I think they do like us. Now that you mention it, I do feel as though I've seen that handwriting somewhere before. Can I see it?
Excuse me?
Keep your nose out of other people's businesses, inmate. To be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this list is certainly concerning to me. Who made this list, and why? What do you mean? The goal's pretty obvious. It's to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly is the purpose of training him? Rehabilitation. But that is merely our master's order. Someone other than him wrote this list, correct? Then let's just assume there's some purpose we don't know about. If you're right in our assumption, the purpose will be clear once he finishes the whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. Hearing something logical from you is like a cool rush of air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. You didn't need to say that. Now then, let us reward you for successfully completing our task. We will now grant you access to the special treatment. We hereby permit you to create personas you wouldn't normally be able to handle. But the catch is, you'll have to pay the price for it. Make sure you use this to the fullest so your rehabilitation comes to fruition. Do not disappoint us. I feel like our bond has grown again. So now we can... allows you to pay a lot of money to create personas of a higher level. Oh, that will help me out in the dungeon we're in now. Special treatment. I've got the money for it. Now then, allow me to give you your next assignment. Please note that the next privilege we provide for you will be quite powerful indeed. Therefore, we will require that you complete 3 tasks before you can receive it. Alright, here's the number 1.
Now.
A Nico Shogun with Dikaja. Yep, I know. Yep. Well, let's see.
It would seem.
I can sense it within you, a Nico Kaja, or a Nico Shogun, sorry, with Dikaja. Combining the wrong words there. You're really getting the hang of this whole growth thing. What's wrong, Justine? It is nothing vital. However, presiding over the growth of another feels almost nostalgic in a way. Do you feel the same, Caroline? What do you mean? We've never taken care of someone like this before. You are not wrong about that. And yet, our duty to aid his rehabilitation aside, observing his growth feels oddly familiar.
Excuse me?
That can't be right. The inmate's growth and this rehabilitation are the exact same thing.
Hey, inmate!
The growth you're getting from these tasks is helping with your rehabilitation, right? Probably. See, Justine, they're the same. Is that not something we should judge for ourselves, though? Anyway, Justine, don't forget about our job. The duty we've been handed is all that matters. Don't think about anything else.
Yes.
I suppose you are correct. I guess you're going to keep worrying about this till the inmate finishes his rehabilitation, huh, Justine? Look what you've done, inmate, getting us all wrapped up in your fate. Could it be? What's wrong? Nothing. But I believe I am beginning to look forward to seeing whether the inmate can complete his tasks. You heard her. Don't disappoint us, inmate. And our bond has grown again. Rank 6. Nice. Who do you want next? Okay, on to the next task. Justine?
Farewell.
Yes, here's the second task for gaining the next privilege that we will grant you. We would like you to harbor a Lachesis with the skill Tetraja within you. Holy bobs. I know I butchered that one. Yes, I know I only need to speak with you. Do I not have it?
Business with me.
Oh, did I not? Wait a minute.
Done already?
I thought I got that one done. Yep, nothing. I need business here. I must have forgot to put it on her, so let's do that really quick. Go there. We'll go over to our cards. And it was... which one? This one here. Let's put it on her. She doesn't have room for any more. I could have swore I did this. Yep, we'll get rid of Ice Boost. And back out. Alright, ladies, I'm back.
It would seem.
It seems you brought it. Looks like you're getting the hang of this. Nice, another assignment done. Alright, let's keep moving to the next task before things get all messy like last time. No difficult questions, Justine. Just give him his assignment. Understood.
What?
What's with you? You're not usually this cooperative. I have no intention of abandoning my duty, but I would like to know the truth of the situation. After all, we possess a mysterious list, which seems to have foretold the current state of affairs. Who wrote it? Why do I recognize the penmanship? Why does observing growth feel nostalgic? And beyond that, what was the true intent of its creator? I thought I said no difficult questions. To be honest, though, I have arrived at a hypothesis. You know the answer? We manage the inmate's power via several arcana, which symbolize the mystic nature of this world. In truth, the encounter we share with him is represented by the Strength Arcana. Strength represents great power, a mighty will, and the awakening of the unknown. Sounds about right. Caroline, in our interactions, has the inmate been the only one to have had something awaken within him? Perhaps therein lies the answer. What's that supposed to mean? Dang it, why do I feel so weird? Are you guys finished?
Shut up!
Inmate, can't you see we're in the middle of something? Although, this next task is going to be the 8th one, there aren't too many left on the list. You've come this far, inmate. I hope you see it through. If you do so, the answer will surely become clear. And, you're more than just some random schmuck to us now. You're the only one who can find the answer we're looking for. You got that, inmate? Oh my goodness, I do love the girls. They are such a card.
Alright.
Alright, there we go.
Listen up, inmate.
You've got to bring us one more persona. Okay, I can do that.
Now.
Our next is... You would like me to harbor a Hugai? Yes, with Masakunda. Well, I just so happen to have been using him, so...
Okay.
Yes, I do have him.
Oh.
And yes, I already have him ready to go.
You can do it.
You managed to do all 3 assignments, and you didn't once try to give up. Not bad. No, I didn't. Considering how I formed him a long time ago. Not many tasks left. We might be getting close to finding out the hidden goal behind that list. You know, thanks to you, I'm actually starting to look forward to seeing what happens. Your attitude has shifted quite considerably, Caroline. I see now that the harsh mask you wear during the fusion ritual is nothing more than a facade. What? Perhaps in your heart you have longed for the days the inmate would come to fuse the specified personas. That's not true. And what about you, Justine? You've been awful chatty lately. I suppose you are correct. I've never heard you laugh before, Justine. We have both clearly changed quite a bit recently. Perhaps my hypothesis is true after all.
Yes.
We have thought that if we were to complete the list, we would bring to light the intent of its creator. We have overseen the inmate, all the while considering the changes that have begun to appear within him. However, can it truly be said that the inmate is the only one who has changed? The completion of these tasks has also had a great impact on both my consciousness and my memories. No way. Are you trying to say the list isn't supposed to change the inmate, but rather ourselves? I have no proof of that. However, if this list represents the will of our master, why has it fallen into our hands and not remained in his? This has got to be some kind of joke. You're telling me somebody made it so they could change us? But why? Are you guys okay? What's happening? I can hear a voice in my head. Wait, I recognize this voice. Caroline? What seems to be the matter? You are behaving quite abnormally. Does something trouble you? Our apologies, Master. Is the inmate proving to be too horrible a subject for you? No, the fault does not lie with him. If you must reprimand anyone, let it be us. Caroline? I see. Very well. Continue onward with his rehabilitation. Our deepest apologies for that brief loss of composure. Now then, as you have completed 3 tasks, let us bestow upon you the next reward. We will now grant you access to the Guillotine Booster. Think of it as a way to increase the number of personas you can make with the group Guillotine. Plus, now you can perform some extra strong fusions using 5 or 6 personas. You should be able to figure it out with some effort, inmate. I mean, you've come this far, right? We expect that you will put its services to good use. And our bond has grown again, and we get Guillotine Booster. Nice.
All right.
So I guess we've changed, huh? That much is clear. Strength, the 11th Arcana, which near evenly splits the major 22. The awakening of the unknown, a solitary woman calmly coming to face a lion. Caroline, let us assign the inmate his next task before we discuss this matter any further. If this list is meant to change us, that change must surely be important. Fine. Alright, inmate, it's time for your new task. Oh, and your next reward is going to be incredible, so you've got to do 2 tasks before you can have it.
Listen well.
Accordingly, these next 2 tasks shall be the most difficult you have faced to this point.
Farewell.
On to the first assignment before your next reward. A Bugs with Samarkand will be waiting for you, and I've already got that as well. I see who brought a Bugs with the skill Samarkand. You make it seem easy while the assignment is done. Thinking back on our encounters here, we have lost our composure in front of you quite a few times. So, me and Justine had a little talk. I don't know how to put this, but we don't know each other too well, even though we're so close. We have also come to realize that each of us complements the faults of the other quite nicely.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a deep conversation like that with anyone before. Oh, and it made me remember something super important. I bet you want to hear what that was, isn't that right, inmate? Yes, I think I'd like that. Of course you would.
Listen up, inmate.
The thing that I remembered is something someone once told me. You explain it, Justine. Essentially, the 22 Arcana represent a journey. The Fool embarks on a pilgrimage through the numbers, overcoming death and eventually obtaining the world. In short, his journey is the tale of one's path throughout life. So we realized something. If this wild card thing, the potential of the Fool, proves that you're a traveler, then your becoming stronger will lead us all in the right direction. That may be the true meaning of rehabilitation, or perhaps it is something beyond even that. Regardless, one thing we can be sure of is that this list was written with the intent of being completed. Understanding and having faith in that intent is the change this list has brought about in us. Not that somebody like you would be able to comprehend that, but for us, it was something really important to learn. Oh, and I think we might know who that voice in my head was too. I can't tell you right now, though. Well, you know what? I think that's fine by me. I guess our Fool is finally starting to learn his place. Regardless, we have grown able to reflect on ourselves thanks to you. This may not be something I would be saying to you, but I have quite enjoyed our time spent together. You hear that, inmate? You better overcome this ruin stuff. Keep surviving all the way until we learn the truth together. We vow to do everything in our power to assist you for the sake of your future and our own. And our bond is strong again. We are at rank 9.
All right.
So there you have it. Don't expect us to play nice just because we believe in you, though. We're going to be as strict as ever.
Farewell.
Now then, it is time I assign you the final task before you receive your immensely powerful reward.
Now.
For that task, please bring us a Seth with high counter. Speak to us once again once you have obtained
Listen
it.
up, inmate.
Yes, say it. Yes. Got it. Alright, guys. Well, give me 1 minute to fuse Seth. And I've got the card high counter, so I will put that on him. And then we will be back to finish off the girl's social link. Alright, guys. We have got our Seth with high counter, so let's go ahead and talk to the girls one last time.
My.
Ah, is that a Seth with the skill high counter? Oh,
That's it! That's the persona we asked for! You really made it? The inmate with all those pitiful personas actually managed this. I guess I can compliment you this time. Well done. You have far exceeded our original expectations. This may not be a proper thing to say to an inmate, but you have done extraordinary work. You're a real handful, but I gotta give you some credit. As for the next task we will assign to you, there is nothing. You have fulfilled every duty available to you. As the ones who rule over power, our role is... rule over... power. Why did I say that? A voice is echoing in my head. Justine?
are you okay?
It is nothing. Just my head. These memories. The one who first wrote this list. It was me? Or was it us? Just... what are we?
Do you remember something?
My apologies. Don't worry. This has happened to me too. Inmate! This is all your fault for not keeping your mouth shut! Caroline, do not shift the blame onto him. Ugh. I hope you know you're a real handful, inmate. But fine. I'll grant you that privilege. We've really gone soft, huh? Perhaps you are too embarrassed to admit how much his concern pleased you. No! Anyway, we're gonna give you a great ability this time. You're gonna cry tears of joy when you get it. And, inmate, there's no doubt you're a problem child. But honestly, we're real impressed that you conquered all the trials we put forth. You hold a surprisingly great potential. So, fight. I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish anything you put your mind to. And you'd better put a stop to the ruin, okay?
I'll leave it to me.
Trickster, I believe in you. Prove to us that you can reach the truth.
I'm gonna try really hard, Caroline.
We will be waiting for you.
Can feel a strong bond with the girls.
I am
And now,
thy
just like
bond
that,
shall
we
thou
are
hast
done
await-
with them. And I forget, what do they give us? VIP treatment. Reduces the amount of money needed for special treatment. Okay. Well, I don't normally use special treatment, but okay.
All right.
Zayu Gongen. Okay.
Be careful not to lose focus.
I don't think you guys are gonna let me.
You're still in rehabilitation till you can get out from behind the bars. Got that, inmate?
Until I can get out from behind the bars, huh? Alright, can we lay on the bed?
What was that?
What are you doing, inmate? You don't have time to be laying around.
Please hear me. These are the final words I leave for you. If my voice has reached you, I am most likely no more. Even so, I must relay this to you. Please, you must remember, the ruin that approaches you is by your own machinations. A plan to reverse fate, so that you may repel the true ruin yet to come. O chosen trickster, overcome your cruel fate and save this world.
I feel like I heard a voice. Was it telling me about the approaching ruin before it happened? And whose voice was it? Well, that is definitely more voice than we got at the very beginning of the game. Just got little bits and pieces at the start, but Yeah, I think we're doing very good. I do need to fuse some personas, but I will do that before we go into the dungeon next time. Seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. What do I need
Are
today?
you finished?
I need to leave. I am heading back. Yes, I want to go back.
It is time, inmate.
Turn to my fleeting time of rest. Alright, we are done here. I don't need anything out. And actually, no time has really passed, which is kind of a cool thing about the Velvet Room, but also a bit of a pain because that means we still have stuff to do in the evening. I don't need to buy anything today, so I guess we can see if we can make curry. Looks like we're out of curry ingredients. How much coffee do I actually have? Let me check here. Items. Let's see. Coffee and curry. I should have quite a bit. I have 7 regular coffee. I have 13 master coffee. Got 6 tomatoes. I've got 5 decent curry and 9 master curry. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and brew more coffee. Yes, I'm going to make some coffee. Yep, you're heading out. You know, I could, I guess, have had Kawakami done it, and we could have exercised in our room. But I actually like making it myself. We get more for doing it. So 2 more master coffees. Yep, thank you very much for that. Boss is back. He's going to try it again. Let's see what kind of beans we use today. I wonder if he ever runs out of the amount of bean knowledge that he can give you. This is Colombian Bucaramanga Supremo.
Let me explain.
The high-altitude, rainy climate and soil of the Colombian mountains creates a strong foundation for the high-quality coffee. Supremo indicates the large size of the bean, and Bucaramanga is where it is grown. It has a rich, sweet taste and a mild acidity. Alright, very nice. We got some Hubaba points with Sojiro that we don't need, but I'm overjoyed, yes. You are very overjoyed.
Well then.
We should rest. Yes, we do have a big day tomorrow. We need to go and play the crane game tomorrow. Apparently we have another doll we can get out of there.
Hey.
Shouldn't you tell the others about that target of mementos? I will, eventually, to the palace, eventually. But first off, let's go over to Akihabara, I'm sorry, to the arcade. Let's see if we can get this toy out of there. Looks like a little sheep person. Oh yeah, I remember this little guy.
Wow.
Crane game, yes. Let's see if we can get him. It is the 27th, so it'll be our lucky day if we can. Let's get started. He is kind of cute. A little sheep man. I think he's, is he from the Catherine game? I kind of think he is. I've never played it, but I've watched a couple playthroughs of it. It's interesting. And there we got it. Nice. We got the prize. A sheep man doll, huh? Alright. Done with that. Let me bob over to our friend the doctor and buy a couple of things from her. We need some... Oh my goodness, I just fell on the floor dead items. So what am I here for today? I want to buy something.
To the exam room.
Yes. Oh, and I need to go over to the high school if I can and see if I can see Haru. I may not be able to.
Okay, which one?
I need revive all.
Try not to suffer any
50% revives all fallen allies.
Collect from you to be of use.
Renew all. Revives all and all fallen ones with holy sugar nipples. 250,000 yen for that. I don't think so. Okay, we don't need that. I do want...
You want that one?
One of those. No, let's get 2 of them. 100,000 yen, yep. And then I need one that Restores one person. Is that all it is? Just the one? I guess so. So let me get a couple of these. Where are they? Nope. The bottom. Revivadrin, right? With 50% HP.
Work.
They're 900. Give me 10 of them. Give me 20 of them. Not that I think we're going to go down, but just in case. I want to be prepared. Can only be used in a safe place. Restores 100% HP to all allies. I don't normally need those. So I think that's going to be good. What do we have here? Regen patches.
Vibe going on.
Yeah, I really like having these, but I can just move them around, so I don't think we need to buy another one.
Take care.
Alright, I am done. Let me see if I can bob into the high school, if it'll let me. I probably won't. But I would like to pick up our vegetables if I can. I think they were ready today. Or is it the 28th? I can't remember. If I got them on the 25th, then I think it was the 28th. The 28th. Okay. So, never mind. Alright, let us head over to our house then. No. I do need to hang here to the back streets. I need to go and find a vendor. Is he hanging out by Sojiro's house? I think he does. Or at least I want to say he does. No, not here. Where is Sojiro's house? Oh, I'm so terrible at reading this map. Is Sojiro down here? No, not that way. This way. No, not there. Yeah, it has to be over here. Sojiro, where do you keep your house? That's the bathhouse. That's them. That's them. Takes me out there. Oh, is this the guy I'm looking for? Yes, this is the guy that I want. What do you have? 10 SP. That restores 50. Let's buy one of them. And I'm going to buy one of those. I know it's only 10, but you never know. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. So we bought that sweet potato. Now we can head inside. And I guess meet up. Do I need anything else? Oh, yes, I do. Let's go get a money reading. So I can afford to fuse personas. Sorry, we're a bit all over the bobble here. But it'll help us in the long run. Look at them. Aren't they so cute? Yep. Alright. Yes, I know. My fate. I need a fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Alright, that's done. All I need to do now is bob back to the hideout. And we can go in and start working on reaching, what's his name's treasure room. Who are we going after? Shido, that's who we're going after. Everyone's here. Want to talk strategy, or do you think we should just head on in? Let's hold a meeting real quick. If Shido becomes the next prime minister, it will be the end of this country as we know it. We've got till election day, yeah? That's a lot of time. Let us sort through our current state of affairs. We don't know anything about it yet, so I guess we should investigate some more. I think we'll be able to come up with a countermeasure that way. What do we want to do about the shadows? It'll be real bad if any of them caught us. Think we should try avoiding them for now, or something? You're all fighting relatively well at this point. Our team is steadily getting stronger. That should be all. Okay, well, let's infiltrate the palace then.
Come on, let's go.
We'll head to the central corridor first. That's where the doors to the main assembly hall were. Got it? Let's get going. It is definitely time for us to get to work, but I think what I'm going to do is make this a bit of a shorter episode, because I do need to go in and fuse a whole bunch of new personas. Ours are starting to get a bit on the weak side, and I want to spend some time doing that. So So we are going to leave it here for the day. In the next one, we are going to start slowly working our way up to the treasure room. But for now, thank y'all so very much for joining me today. I've been Vault Girl. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.